Bitcoin's starting to come back down, but in today's video, I'm going to show you the range that it's in and why I still believe it will break out and make new all-time highs, enter price discovery mode, and force alts into an altcoin season. So let's start by showing where Bitcoin is going uh, in the macro sense. So thanks to the dip that's happened over the past month, it's actually flipped the golden pocket into support, and that's exactly what we want to see, as this creates the reversal wave. So with that in mind, I have now a different bias. The move up into the golden pocket could actually just be a corrective move up. Let me show you a brief explanation. So if we get a move down in a downtrend, there has to be a move back up, which is the pullback, a corrective move back up before continuation lower. Now this pullback can actually go as deep as the 886 fib and still continue with the trend, which is lower. So you could see a move up like that and all the way into new lows. So that's the risk. It's called a dead cat bounce pretty much. So the only way you go ahead and avoid that is flipping the 886 or 786 golden pocket area into support. So that's what this correction the last month has been about. And we've seen a bullish reaction. If you were watching my videos, I was saying 100k is my target where I expect it to bounce, but the risk being that it could come back into this 886 area in as well as that wick and use it as resistance to continue through down into 95, 94k next. It broke back above, and I was making everyone aware what my expectation would be if it were to break back above. I was expecting 109 to 110k. Just like this strategy here using the fibs, I placed the fib on this smaller dip, and you can see where it topped out, that micro 886 fib. So I'm just going to mark that out for you as well. This is the current range Bitcoin finds itself in. Okay, so it's between the price of 100 to 104k as support and 109 to 110k as resistance. So we've already shown the macro 786 and 886 to be support. That's how we got this bounce back up to 109, 110k. But as this is the micro 886, I do expect at least a short-term reaction, or for it to just stall around this area. That's what we're seeing. So there's been a reaction. It was previously marked out as resistance. You're now getting a rejection of that. So just confirmation that it is resistance. It's just a short-term reaction. It will build back up again as long as it stays above the macro 786, 886. Let me remind you what that target becomes while this is support. So my minimal target would be 121k, but this could actually get up as high as 160k before a much larger macro correction. So for now, we're just simply waiting for 104.8k to be used as support. It doesn't have to come down as low as that, it just needs to find a higher low above that point. We've got some moving averages that help us out. So in this area right now, between 106 and 107k, there is support. So today we can get a reaction, a bullish reaction. The bulls can step in from here and bring price back above 109k. We're waiting for 110.6k exactly, or 110.5, sorry, exactly, to be flipped into support. Once that is done, we've got micro targets. So in the immediate short term, we're expecting these targets. That also ties into the macro targets. So anywhere between 120 and 130k, maybe get a small pullback and then another move back up into 138 to 160k, and that's where we see a much larger correction or arguments that it's the top. That is it from me today. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Stay tuned with the updates on the channel. There's going to be some altcoin videos coming out. And any further content or education, use the links down below and head over to my website.